We're in Foxborough, Mass. at Patriot Place, and this is Showcase Live. It's a 1,000-seat venue. Bose had approached our venue about bringing in the F1 system. I was skeptical at first.
I thought it was a very interesting idea. I didn't know if it would work.
And I was like, okay, well, it's a pretty large-sized place. Are you sure you want to do this? Yep.
You hear Bose, and then you hear live sound reinforcement, and then you see them tweeters, you know what, and then tens for subs, what?
I walked in, I said, hey, what a cute little mini line array.
I patched it all in, and I turned my mains off. I thought I had done something wrong. I thought I hadn't turned my infills off, which are large infills, 15s. And I was looking, I was like, no, they're up. That's the Bose system.
Turn it on, and you're just like, well, wow.
Wow, wow.
You can hear the snare right where you need to hear the snare. The guitar, the kick drum, the bass guitar, everything sits right where the pockets where they should be.
The lack of surgical EQing I had to do was also very impressive.
Minimal EQ was really necessary.
It's really smooth right out of the box.
We all took turns doing our own little twist on it, but we didn't really have to change much with the system EQ.
You could pick out each individual voice as they were doing their harmonies.
I could get almost right to the front of the stage and I still had vocal intelligibility.
The high end never got too sizzly.
I've had to work a lot harder on other systems to get the same result, that's for sure.
It gives you a nice mix.
The flexible array takes all that guesswork out of the equation.
You can compensate for higher seating, lower seating, where the PA is set up.
It compensates automatically for that change.
So you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to really get in there and tweak all the drivers and the horns and stuff. We're in a pretty good-sized room here. I think all of us were impressed with the coverage.
We walked the room, and it was even everywhere.
The low end was substantial, and it didn't drop off in certain spots.
You don't have to worry about feedback issues, even if you've got a vocal mic right down center on the line.
If you're neutral from one side of the deck to the other, you know, your job's going to be that much easier.
Give everybody a good show.
The sub power for two 10-inch subs is amazing.
Big sound, tight, focused. You've all been to concerts where it's like, what's going on? Like, it's not tight. I'm usually going in and pulling out 80 or sometimes 56. None of us did any EQ cuts below 100.
Getting that sort of low-end response out of two 10s and a 12 on the tops.
That's remarkable.
There's nothing else portable out there that gives the sound reinforcement like these.
I don't think we were pushing it as hard as we could have pushed it. And it was loud.
It's taking all the science that goes into what we use in the arenas and putting it in a small format. What hit me the first time I saw it was, well, that just makes sense.